Well, we have what's called a mask. Now, can you guys see this? What shape does it kind of look like? But what shape? What shape? A circle? A square? A triangle? Oval? Like a teardrop. A teardrop is kind of like oval, like almost like a triangle, right? And the reason for that is because this space here fits over the nose, okay? And this part around the bottom goes around the chin. Now, this connects like a Lego piece to that. And then when you squeeze, the air goes through here, down the valve, and out through the mask. Now, when this is against someone's face, the air will go in through their nose and out into their mouth as well, into their lungs. Now, when you guys take a deep breath, watch your chest. Feel it get big, now let it out. It'll make your chest rise because your lungs fill up with oxygen. Right? So that's what we use to help someone breathe. I'm going to show you what it looks like on Annie over here. That's my friend Annie. That's her name. Say hi, Annie.
Hi, Annie.
Now, this is really big, right? What do you think we use this one for? Babies? Grown-ups, right? It's really big, and grown-ups are bigger, and we have bigger lungs and bigger chests, right? When we take a deep breath, it rises a lot more than a child would. So sometimes we also need to help children, right? So we have the same exact thing, but it's a lot smaller. Look at this one, right? This one's pretty cute, right? Now, you see the sizes for the adults, like if this one was for me, it would fit pretty good. It goes around, right? If I put it up here, would it work? No. Why not? It goes on your eyes. Now, if I put air into my nose, where is it going to come out? My mouth. Now, if I put it like this, will it? Wouldn't work, right? It has to be on your nose and your mouth. But there's different sizes because everybody's different, right? My face is different than Barbie's face, right? So there's different sizes. So we have to make sure we fit the right size. Now, to get the right size, it's very easy. You just have to make sure that the nose and the mouth fit equally in size. So this one probably be a little too small for me, so look, if I put it on, you see how it doesn't go underneath my chin right here? This one does. So that's how you check. Now, you think this would be good for Annie? Yeah. Who thinks it would be good for Annie? Raise your hand. Who doesn't think it would be good for Annie? Raise your hand. Okay, we got two. Now let's see. Is this too big for Annie?
Yes.
Is that a good fit?
No.
Why not?
Because it goes on her eyes.
Excellent, because it goes in our eyes. So we can't really use this for children. Now, can we use this one?
No.
Why not? It looks good to me. It's for babies, but why won't it work for Annie?
Because it doesn't go in her mouth.
Exactly, it won't go around her mouth. What about this one? It goes around her mouth. Hey, you guys are good. You guys are really paying attention. It doesn't go around her chin. Let's try the last side. Let's see if this one fits. Who thinks this one fits? Raise your hand. You guys are right. This one fits. So, now that we know that this one fits, are we going to use this one for Annie?
No.
Why not? It's too big. So are we going to use this one for Annie?
Yes.
Excellent. So we're going to attach like the Lego piece, like I told you earlier, right? There we go. Now that that's set up, we're going to step that aside. Because now we have to give her oxygen, right? Everybody take that deep breath, right? When you take that deep breath, you're breathing in oxygen, but you're also breathing in room air as well. This has no room air. This is just straight oxygen. This helps people feel a lot better. Now, you see the color? You guys know what's the color on the tank? Green. Green always, always, always means oxygen. Do you know why they color it green?
Because like green is like earth and like oxygen, and trees make oxygen.
Well, that's a very good way to look at it. That's probably true. Well, one of the reasons could be that. But another reason is you guys go to the circus or go to like a birthday party and they fill balloons up for you guys and they put all the helium, it's called helium, inside the balloon and then you tie it to the string and the balloon flies up and you hold the string. Yay! And you have a lot of fun. Well, you can't breathe in helium, right? So they had to do something so you would always know that the tank you grab is nothing else, nothing other than oxygen. So that's why they color it green. So even if you just look really quick and say, oh, it's green, you know it's oxygen. It's not going to be anything else. That's why it's green. So we have to hook the oxygen up to this, right?
You actually do this? You?
Absolutely, yes.
And you drive it?
Yes, I do. This piece here is called a regulator. It's a really big word, but basically what this does is it has like a little meter on here.
I know what it does.
Okay, 1 second. 1 second. It has a meter on here, and the meter will tell me how much oxygen is inside this tank. So to put it up, I'm going to show you how strong this is. You guys see that? It's a lot of air, right? But that's how strong this is. Do it again. So obviously that's way too strong to blow in Annie's face, right? She'll never be able to breathe that in. It's too strong. So that's why we need the regulator. The regulator allows this oxygen to flow nice and quietly and smoothly into we call it a BVM, bag valve mask, right? So it allows the oxygen to flow smoothly into the BVM. So I'm going to attach this for you and show you exactly what the regulator does. It's actually pretty cool. Okay, now, you guys saw what happened when I turned it on and blew my hat up in the air, right? Okay. You guys think it's going to blow my hat up in the air again? No. Now it's on. Can you guys hear anything? No, right? On the meter here, I'm a little closer. You guys see that arrow right here where my finger is? Can you guys? I'll show it. I'll come around. Can you guys see that arrow? See it right there? That lets me know that it's full. I'm sorry. You guys see it? You guys see the arrow right there? Okay. That lets me know that the whole tank is full. Jimmy, someone's coming here to work for you, alright? So just hang out, and they'll be here, and then we'll also see them log on. You're going to work George, though. Alright? Sorry, guys. So that lets me know how much air, or how much oxygen, rather, is inside the tank if I need to change the tank if it's getting too low. Another thing the regulator does is, there's a little knob on the side that I can turn. You guys hear that? Very soft, right? Very slow. It's not going to blow my head off, right? The more I turn it, comes out of this little port right here. That allows me to control how much oxygen to use. So, I'll show you. I'll use the adult one to show you. You guys remember what colors for oxygen, right?
Green.
See? I'm going to show you on Andy. Absolutely. Look at the bag filling up. See it? It's only going to go so high. It's not going to pop. But every time I squeeze this, it sucks the oxygen out of the bag into here. So when I squeeze, it goes through the valve out here and come out the mask, and eventually into Annie, into the lungs. So that's how we would squeeze it.
Wait, make it go faster.
It doesn't. That's as high as it goes. Because the regulator doesn't let it go too fast. It can be a little dangerous if it goes too fast. Okay, so now, you know what the oxygen does, right? Now I'm going to show you what it does to Annie. You guys can see okay? Yeah. Alright. Okay, now, everybody put your chin into your neck like this and try to get it. Feel that? You know why you're making that snoring sound? Because the back of your tongue is actually blocking your airway or your throat so you can't breathe so much. So if I was to do that and Annie's head was like this, do you think the air would properly go inside her trachea, throat, into her chest? It gets kind of stuck, right? It'd be kind of hard to squeeze that bag, right? So we have to do something called hyperextension. Does anybody know that? It's a big word. Basically what that means, it means to stretch it a little bit further than what your normal neck and your head is on your shoulders. So by hyperextending, it's like this. Can you guys see that? Think about like, how many people love chocolate milk? I know I do. You drink from a straw? Anybody ever drink from a straw? Yeah. What happens when you're drinking chocolate milk through a straw and you pinch it? You pinch the straw. What happens? It stops, right? The chocolate milk doesn't really get through the straw. Now, if you open up that part where you pinched and made the straw nice and round again, the straw come up and then go through the straw, right? That's basically what happens here when I do this, when I hyperextend Annie's head. I'm actually opening the straw in her throat, I guess you could say. Make it wider so the air can properly go through her mouth and nose, right? Because the mask covers both. And go into her trachea, which is your airway and your throat, and then properly into her lungs for her to take a nice breath, right? Now the way we destroy this, it's not working, right? Well, there's a certain way that we have to hold this onto Annie's face. Because if I just hold it like this and squeeze, there's a lot of leaks around Annie's face and around her chin and maybe on the sides of her nose. So I kind of have to really hold this down. Am I going to go like this? No, that's not nice, right? I don't want to do that. Well, we do what's called an E-C clamp. You know, guys know like the alphabet, A, B, C, D, E. So it's a E-C clamp. The reason why I say that is because you make an E with your fingers like this. See how it kind of looks like an E? And this part looks like a C, right? I just add one more finger, makes an E. So basically what that's going to do is it's going to go around like this. So when I hold it, the E-C clamp, my thumb is going to go on the top of the nose, right? The C part is going to go under the chin, like this, right? And then the E part, which is here, is going to go under, everybody feel the bone under the chin. You guys feel that bone? Right by that bone. Not the neck. If you push on your neck, it's kind of like, it's a little annoying, right? Who wants to do that all day? Not me, right? So I'm not going to put my fingers there. I'm going to put it on the chin bone right underneath here. Okay? It's called the mandible. You know why it's called mandible? Because if you think about it, it kind of sounds like a man shaving his beard, right? And where does a beard grow? On his chin, right? So it's called a mandible. That's how I always remember. So I'm going to do that EC clamp, and with the hyperextension, you're just going to raise up her chest. You guys see that? It's hard to see, but can you guys see it move? If you can't see it move, you can move a little closer, but nice and easy. Don't run over your friends, okay? You guys can see it? I'll go faster so you can see it. See it? So that's how I would breathe. But now, am I going to breathe like this? No, right? You have to breathe normally. We normally do. So I would breathe like this. And in my head, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, like that. And that's how we would breathe to someone. So you guys saw the way the chest rise and fall. Now, it's the same thing for an adult. I just showed you with a smaller amount because it's kind of easier for you guys to see. Okay?